Hi there. I wanted to make a little. I've just been listening to the conversation, and it's interesting because just some comments, and I'm absolutely blakkandi, Dana, and that band 23. I follow both of you, and I'm full on with the exercise and stuff, and that is the only way. It's the only way, and I've embraced it, and I've challenged myself so much that as you know, I did a 10K on Saturday, and that's from I just started running in July, like late July or something like that, regularly. And now, boom, did a 10K trail run. So, Black Handy, Dana, when you're looking for a challenge, I'd like to challenge you to do a 10K like insane trail run. Apparently, it's like a type of fitness, like in its own category of uh, exercise. It's like you're running through stairs in the forest. It's crazy. I don't know. I know you do a lot of outdoor hiking. I thought maybe you'd probably like it. So I'll add a link to this video down there to the North Shore Trail Run. But if you just see what it is, kind of, I think it would be great. I'm going to do the same run next year. So if you're in town, Vancouver, Canada, you're welcome to come to my place and come and do that crazy race because it is crazy. So I'm just going to do the 10K again. Anyways, making plans for next year. But what I really wanted to talk about was I could hear frustration and about people who are wanting. So for me, what I'm trying to get out is this: when I'm logging and doing videos, they're really journals for me. I go back and I watch my own videos and think about things, and think about where I've come from and all that stuff. And so that's great. And who I watch, I don't follow everybody that's had necessarily land surgery. Sorry, pardon my nose scratch. But I follow those people that inspire me to follow the path that I have now discovered, that I'm going to take. And so, and to share a bit about me, I had lap band surgery 2 years out, didn't have restriction, and I let myself mentally go there to who cares? I knew the rules. I knew I had to exercise. I knew what I had to eat. I didn't have restriction, so that's not great. So it wasn't really switched on. And I know that's the purpose of the thing. But at the same time, I gave up on myself. So I think that I love watching Diana, your videos because you're the voice that I keep trying to be for myself in my own head. The stuff, don't sabotage yourself. Oh, you don't want to follow that rule? Sabotage. And I try to call myself on it regularly. Oh, you don't feel like working out? Sabotage. Oh, you're going to, put your bike on the commuter bus halfway bike ride home? Sabotage. Like I have all these things that I have now identified for myself. So I totally appreciate where you're coming from. However, I just want to put out the possibility, and this is a question I can ask you, is you guys are great and you're giving the best advice and it's worked so well for you, but just having been in that position of um, like just not being willing to hear it, and I think that that's the difficulty, and that's where the frustration comes in. You guys have seen how it works for you, and how it works for people. Basically, if you get in shape and you don't eat enough, you'll lose weight. But how when people are in that mental place, and it's a psychological place, and they're not ready, they're just not ready. You can identify them or say things or whatever, and maybe that's the kind of attention that I don't even know who you're talking about, but maybe that's the kind of attention that that person is seeking out, um, and that's their form of support. But I have no idea. But I'm just saying, like, you know what? people figure it out. They either figure it out and do it, or I don't know, you just don't. And what happened with me, I just, like, honestly, it wasn't because somebody anywhere was around me. And let's hope your messages get out there and people, something, that one message clicks for somebody. But sometimes people just take a windy road and have to go through a lot of things. Like me, the 2 years or year, well, basically a year, I would say, the year of every day in my head knowing I had this tool that hadn't been activated. I wasn't following up on my healthcare. I wasn't ready. So addressing that fear or that hesitation of why am I not just going for it, and that, who knows what the answer is to. So I don't know. That's just a thought. Not that real talk, like, that's awesome and that's so great, but I sometimes I wonder if those people aren't ready. And again, I don't even know who you're talking about, because my policy for what I do is I subscribe to a lot of people, but then I watch. If I click on the video, and if it's not making me totally pumped and excited about, like, this is what's happening and here's what my plan was and this is what I've achieved, if I'm not hearing achievement and encouragement and good advice, then I'm not listening to it, because I don't have a lot of time in the day. And it's not that, oh, I'm not supportive. No, I'm supportive of everyone who's putting their best foot forward and going for it, and all of us have bad times or days. But if a video is, like, super down low and I don't know, it's not serving myself, and I don't think my kind of responses to that person is necessarily serving them, because it's a place you need to come to figure out which direction you're going to go. So I'm in total agreement, but I would just hold on the frustration. I'm not frustrated. I've been that person. I've been there, and you know what? If people are there, that's where you're at. And maybe that doesn't sound as, you guys are like, you gotta, you're being really tough love, kind of, which is wonderful and great. But I'm kind of like, I don't know. Sort yourself out, mate. I don't have any time to talk to you about that. I'm listening to blakkandi. What's going on? I'm watching, like, people who are getting fit and doing stuff, and I'm watching more. Most of the videos I watch are more about fitness now. They're not really about, like, oh, like, here's the potato I ate today or whatever, right? It's more like what people are doing actively in their life, how they're changing their lifestyles. I love stories about the non-scale victories. That's like, I need to figure out those ways. How do I accomplish and give myself a pat on the back for things I've achieved that aren't related to weight loss? Blah, blah, blah. Long response video. But anyways, I love what you guys are saying. And, I don't watch mommy videos. I just don't, yeah. Okay, amazing. Have a great day, and we'll be in touch on YouTube again. I'll give another update on Friday about my latest journey this week. Okay, that's good.